All right, good afternoon. Sorry, we're running a little late. The Texas Tech game went over, and then all of a sudden the game just flashed on. So I'm a little bit behind. We have 16-10 right now left in the first half. UCLA is up 5-4. So, and now UCLA got the rebound. So Jaquez Jr. got the rebound. And as you can see, you have a couple buddies with me. Of course, Zuzak is not going to be playing today. So we are underway. So 15:45 left, and we have the rebound for Roberts get the rebound, and here comes the Huskies going from my left to right on the telecast. And here is the Huskies. So Matthews Jr. just scores, and it's 6-5. So we have 15:28 left. So we have 17th ranked UCLA taking on the Washington Huskies in Washington. Scotty B, welcome to the stream. So we're underway, and this game is on ESPN2 for those that are wondering. So I cannot show the game at all. All right, here's Campbell, and there is a holding foul, and personal foul is on Fuller for Washington. So 15:08, and since we're under 16 minutes here, we have a TV timeout. So this is my first time doing a college basketball game. So just remember, every time there's a stoppage under 16, 8, and 4, we will go to a TV timeout. So that's how the networks get paid for the NC2A basketball. So as you can see, I'm going to take the screenshot away for now. So, yep, so I got Zuzak. He's going to be out, but Jaime Jaquez Jr. is in the game. So looks like, yeah. So Juzak is going to hang out with me throughout this game. Kind of sucks, you know. He's not playing, so Johnny's going to be out for another game. So he didn't play in the last game against the blowout against Oregon State. So we're going to see how this one goes. So you see my two UCLA Impact players. So we'll see, without having Johnny Zuzak, would it affect UCLA? And UCLA started off ranked number 2 in the nation, and they have just went downhill from that point on. So right now, they need to just get their groove back and go for the attack here in the postseason. Because remember, last year, they were in the first 4, and they made it all the way to the Final Four. So that's a rarity, a team that goes first 4 to the Final Four. Yeah, that's a tough task to do. So UCLA has a lot more pressure this year because people see them coming this year. And they'll probably be not in the first 4. They'll be in the regular tournament this year. Okay, so right now 6-5. So we are in commercial break, and of course this is considered Big Monday. Usually this is the last game on the Pacific Coast. I know it's 11 o'clock Eastern time and then 8 o'clock tip-off here in the Pacific. Oh, and we have Dave Paskin, Sean Farham. Yeah, Sean was a former UCLA Bruin. So we're going to have to see what's going to happen. Oh, so they've been out without Johnny Juzang for about 4 games. Okay. And here's a funny thing. They're playing Washington right now. This game was originally a forfeit in December due to the COVID protocol, but eventually now they're making up this game. So I remember in early December, this was a forfeit game, but actually they decide to make it back up. All right, here is Campbell, and in and out, rebound to Riley. Riley passes it back out. Okay, Jaquez Jr. And here comes UCLA. And here is Bernard. Bernard misses, and here comes the Huskies right now. Huskies going from my left to right on the telecast. And here is Davis. It's funny. His first name is the name of the city. I am Dajan Davis. But we have an offensive foul, and it will be UCLA's ball. So, yes, now that's going to resonate with me. Dajan Davis. The name of the city is his first name. All right, here's Clark. Clark is going to take it out. Referee are trying to figure out what the clock is. And we're playing, or we'll have some substitutions while we're at it. So Washington will be subbing in some players. And here's Clark. Clark sends it off. And here's Campbell will bring the ball up. Campbell looking around, finds Singleton. Back to Campbell. To Clark. To Jalen Clark. And here's Clark. Here is to Bernard. And here is Campbell. Campbell drives in the lane, and there's a layup by Clark, and it is 7-6 UCLA. We have a football score, and here comes the Washington Huskies. Okay, so right now we have Dajan Davis to Brown Jr. Brown Jr. is going to be the guy that UCLA has to stop. So we have a foul call right now away from the basket. So it is 7-6 Bruins. And we'll have the ball go out of bounds. So there we go. And Clark with the personal. So 13:50 left here in the first half. And here is Matthews Jr. Matthews Jr. is looking for some help here. Gives it up to Dajan Davis. And Adrian, welcome to the stream. So college basketball, welcome. So I got to and Brown shoots it, misses. UCLA gets a and Brown got the ball, but it is playing pass around right now. They're passing. So UCLA gets it. 3-point shot blocked. But Clark picks up the foul, and Brown gets hacked. And I think that might be 2 personal fouls on Brown already, on Clark. So not good. All right, Adrian, Scotty, now I got my soundboard. We're ready to roll. Wow, he got blocked. So there we go. And here comes the Huskies. Here comes Dajan Davis. Davis passes out to Bay. Bay looking for some help to Dajan Davis, the name of the city. And here we go. Here comes Matthews Jr. And we have a defensive foul, blocking foul. So Davis Jr. is going to go to the free throw line. So, yeah. So the foul is on the team. So team blocking foul. So then the Huskies are going to go for an and one. Whoa, okay. Or they called it an offensive foul. I thought it was a blocking foul. Okay, here comes the Bruins. 3-point shot is missed by Roberts. And here comes the Huskies. Dajan Davis. Davis around the way. Passes up the Bay. Back to Dajan Davis. Okay, to Roberts. Roberts go trying to find a way. He puts it up, and he is fouled. And he is fouled, I think, by Riley. Cody Riley picks up the personal foul. I hope we get the double-double. And by the way, people, go ahead and vote. Vote on the poll about UCLA. Right now, the Huskies are giving these Bruins some problems. So UCLA, fight. They're not fighting really hard right now. Huskies are taking it to them. So here goes Roberts. Roberts is at the free throw line, and he misses the first free throw. So right now, Washington has 14 fouls, UCLA 3. Remember, at the 7th foul, they will shoot the 1-and-1 unless it's not on the shot. And here's Bernard. Oh, Roberts missed both free throws, and here comes UCLA. Here's Campbell. Campbell brings it up to a team. Campbell looking for some help here. Campbell trying to go around the way. Campbell puts it up, and Campbell gets the offensive rebound but loses it. And the rebound goes to Bay, and here comes the Huskies. And poked away. We're playing this pick a pocket or two everywhere, all over the place. And here is Jacques Jr. sends a nice pass. Blown layup by Bernard, and here comes the Huskies again. I voted who cares. And here comes the Huskies. And the ball is punched away. We're fumbling the ball all over the place. And there's a bank shot by Matthews Jr. And the Huskies take the lead. And it's 8-7. And we have 11:25 left in the first half. So here goes. Here goes Campbell. Campbell shoots it up. And UCLA is just shooting up bricks. More bricks. They can build a house with all those bricks right now. And here comes the Huskies. Dajan Davis. Davis to Brown. Three-pointer in and out. Rebound Bernard. And here comes the Bruins again. Here we go. Here's Campbell. Campbell gives it up to Watson. Watson just hanging loose. He's a big man. Watson, you need to give up the ball soon. Find the guard. Jacques Jr., number 24, is in the paint. Jacques Jr. shoots and he scores, and UCLA takes a 9-8 lead. And here comes the Huskies. So Jacques Jr., 10:28 left here. And it is such a low-scoring game right now here in Washington. And here comes the Huskies. Huskies right now. Okay, here is Bay. Bay gives it up to Bajima. And there is a foul. And it's not on the shot, but the referee said it is just on the floor. So that might be, how many? Could be 16 fouls for UCLA. That's already a lot of fouls early in this half here. So we're already in the first half. And we are going to a commercial break. So we will have a lot of stoppages in college basketball. So, but we're not even in under the 8-minute mark yet. But once we get under 8 and under 4, we will have a break. So, yep. So for those that are just peeking in, looking around, feel free to hit the like. If you like the comment, please comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can see all of those things at the bottom of my screen here. And yeah, and vote. Vote. Are you going to vote for UCLA fight, or the Huskies? Or, who cares? Let's just see a good game today. Or sometimes in my other community tab, an upset in the making today for the Huskies. So we'll have to see. Oh, yeah. But really excited to see if UCLA can do it. And by the way, I forgot to mention, since the game just kind of jumped up on me, here are the betting lines. UCLA is favored by 9 points. The over and under is 139.5. So you can see that they're not free flowing offense going on right now. So the NC2A odds, so UCLA Bruins. But we'll see, without having Johnny Zuzak there, it could be a problem. And it's right now Washington is hanging tight with them. And you got stop players like Brown Jr. for the Huskies, whose average is 24 points a game. So Brown is a pest, You gotta stop Brown. He's gonna cause so much problems. Terrell Brown Jr. So they got to do everything to stop him and contain him, the Bruins, or else I could see an upset in the making today. And UCLA can't afford to have too many upsets. All right, here's the ball. Here's the Huskies. The Huskies have the ball right now. And here's the layup is good from Matthews Jr. And the Huskies take a 10-9 lead. And here comes the Bruins. So the Bruins bring the ball up the court. Here is Campbell. Campbell goes to Jacques Jr. Jacques Jr. takes the ball in the paint, but and the ball is kicked, so we will reset it at 20 seconds. So, and looking at the Mike Hopkins, fifth season as a Washington head coach, he has a record of 82 and 73. And here we go back to the action. Here comes the Bruins. Campbell gives it to Singleton. Singleton puts it up, and Singleton nails it, and we have an 11-10 UCLA Bruins lead again. So we've been having a few lead changes early in the first half here, and here comes the Huskies. So here it goes, Dejin Davis. Dejin Davis hands it off. They hand it up to Matthews Jr. Matthews Jr. is being guarded by Jacques. Matthew Jr. shoots a three, air ball, and we'll have a team rebound, and it will be UCLA's ball. So the Bruins just early. So we have now 9:01 left here in the first half. Bruins up 11-10. So Bruins coming in with a 21-6 record, 13-5 in conference, and the Huskies are 14-13 with a 9-8 record in the Pac-12 conference. So we're waiting to see. So the ball is now we gotta get right back to action, and here comes Campbell. Campbell brings it up, gives it to Singleton. Campbell dribbles around at the top of the key, hands it to Singleton. Then Campbell has the ball. Jacques Jr. back to Campbell. Campbell to Jacques Jr. And here is back to Campbell. Campbell to Singleton. Singleton. And there's a whistle. And I think we have a push off, so it will be Washington Huskies ball. So let's see where we're at. Oh, and Lauren, welcome to the stream. Let's go Bruins. Welcome. So let's see if UCLA can just take care of business today. So here's Dejin Davis. Dejin Davis just dribbles around the court, top of the key, going to his left, get a pick. And the ball is just knocked out of bounds. So we have a foul on UCLA. So that is 16 fouls on the UCLA Bruins. And there's 4 on Washington. So we're going to have some substitutions in right now. So right now it's 8:13 left here in the first half. So probably the next stoppage is going to take us to a TV timeout. So what's the deal here? Okay, so actually there's going to be some free throws. So Dejin Davis, so I guess he was fouled on the shot. Thought it was a way. Thought it was not. And Dejin Davis makes the first free throw, 13-11. I'm going to remember that player's name for a while because his first name is the city that I live in South Korea. Dejin Davis. How ironic I get to do a game with a player and the city that I am residing in. 13-12, UCLA has a 1-point lead. And here comes the Bruins. Here comes Campbell. Campbell to Singleton. Back to Campbell. Campbell's looking for a way to get it in to Singleton. Okay. And passes it off to Bernard. And Bernard back to Campbell. Singleton. Bernard for the three. Misses. Rebound. Offensive rebound. Jacques Jr. And here comes Campbell. Campbell trying to find a way. Campbell said, here, Jacques, do something. Jacques to Bernard. Hunter to Bernard. Bernard dribbles. Bernard. And it's turned over, stolen by Roberts. And here comes the Huskies coming up the way. Huskies. Here's Brown Jr. Brown Jr. finds Bajima by Brown Jr. Brown Jr. shoots it. And the ball does not go in. Campbell's got the rebound. Here comes Campbell, but Campbell's going to wait for the cavalry to show up. Campbell passes it off. Campbell looking for some help here. So Campbell has the ball, and Campbell just dribbles with 15 on the shot clock. Okay. And Campbell gets around the pick, shoots. And once again, UCLA is throwing so many bricks. They have so many bricks, they could actually build a house on the court right now. And right now, we are under the 8-minute mark. So we have a TV timeout right now. UCLA up 13-12. So hopefully right now, Bruins favored by 9 is not taking care of business right now. So, but we still got a long way to go. So hopefully the Bruins wake up. Because remember, so which UCLA alumni do you like more, Lonzo Ball or Russell Westbrook? Yeah. You know, right now, I'll still go with Westbrook. You know, I know he's having a hard time with the Lakers, but I still go with Westbrook. But Ball is starting to ball much better. Plus, his dad's not opening his mouth so much now, which is kind of nice. I do like his brother LaMelo because, you know, I cover Australian basketball. But I'm still going to go with Westbrook. I still like Russell Westbrook. Plus, yeah, what kind of pushed me over with Westbrook is the NBA referee Ken Maurer told me something cool about Westbrook on how he conducts himself. So kind of the referee Ken Maurer made me change my mind, which Ken Maurer was an official for 39 years. He's currently not allowed to referee due to the mandate. So, yeah. So we'll see. But, yeah. But I just would love just UCLA to just take care of business. I grew up watching UCLA basketball all these years. You know, 95 was an awesome year. Favorite UCLA football player? Oh my God. Going back to the 80s, there's so many. I mean, I liked Jonathan Ogden, was an awesome offensive lineman. I might just have to go with Troy Aikman. Because why, Lauren? My first and actually only my first and only football game that I ever got to watch UCLA at the Rose Bowl was Troy Aikman. And funny, it was against Washington. So I'm going to go with Troy. But I know there's a lot of guys, J.J. Stokes, you know. So there's just so much, talent with the UCL alumni. But yeah, I'm going to go with Troy right now. Yeah, my first and only game was with Troy Aikman. They beat Washington 47-14. All right, so let's go back to the action. UCLA just scored, so they're up 15-12. We have 6:39 left in the first half here. Here comes Brown Jr. Brown Jr. right now hasn't done much, but there's a three-point attempt by Bay, and he nails it, and we're knotted up at 15 apiece. So here goes the Bruins. Campbell brings the ball up the court. Campbell gives it to Bernard. They're playing pass around. Yep. And Mercedes. Oh, yes. Mercedes, Lewis, Long Beach, Poly. Yep. That's another good one, too. Could have played basketball if he wanted to. There was another receiver, a Farmer, who played both, volleyball and wide receiver. Yeah, there's so much talent. And here we go, Brown Jr., 15-15. We have 5:53 left in the first half. Here is Dejin Davis. Dejin Davis misses. And here comes Jacques Jr. with the ball. Jacques trying to find Bernard. Here is Campbell. Jacques Jr. in the corner for the three. Bingo! Chalkers Jr. And it's 18-15, but oh no, Dejan Davis for the Huskies is hurt. Not Dejan Davis, the guy with the first name from the city I'm living in. Dejan Davis. What happened? How did he get? Oh, I think he jammed fingers. Oh, that's not good. No. I want Dejan Davis to keep playing. No, Dejan Davis, get back in the game. I get to shout out my city because of you. All right, here's Brown Jr. throws an outlet pass, intercepted by Jacques Jr. What was that? What was he think? Did he thought he was Brock Heward? What was he thinking? Brown, you're not a quarterback. So here's Campbell to Bernard. Campbell going around the way. Ball's deflected. And the ball's fumbled, turnover. And here comes the Huskies. Huskies coming around the way. Brown Jr. Don't let Brown Jr. beat you. Bajima! No, it's tied up at 18 all. What the heck is that? 18-18. Bajima beat us on the 3. No. Come on, Campbell. Singleton to Campbell. Give it to Jacques Jr. Shoot the damn rock. And he's fouled, and he will shoot 2 free throws. You had an open 3-point shot, Jacques. What were you thinking? Well, you got the foul anyway. Kenny Clark, Miles Kendricks. Yeah, Kendricks. Dante Jones. Yeah. I mean, there's so many. And even a lot during the Terry Donahue days, you know? So Jacques makes the free throw. UCLA up 19-18. I remember, come to the Packers with Jarvis Jones, which was Steelers. Okay, so you're a Steel Curtain fan? Okay. By the way, who's going to replace Ben at quarterback? Who's the next guy? And here we go. Jacques Jr., 20-18. Let's see. I mean, back in the 80s, I remember meeting, ran into Brian Brown, who was a running back for the Bruins. He was friends with some guy. This was when I was a youngster. All right, here comes the Huskies trying to punch right back. And there's a foul, and he makes it. So Bay makes the shot, and he will shoot 1 for a free throw. And we are knotted up at 20 all. So, wow. Come on, UCLA. Looks like it's one of those. They're going to have to, second half, they're going to have to run away from this game or else keep losing conference games. I mean, we lost 6 games. I think like 5 of them is in the conference. 2 to Oregon, 1 to SC, 1 to Arizona State, and 1 to Arizona. Jarvis Jones was a bust with the Steelers. That's how Packer fans view Dante Jones with their team. Yep, both were the part of the 13 draft. Yeah. So that's, interesting. And here comes Singleton. Come on, Jacques Jr., do something. Take it to the, how do you drop that? How do you drop the rock? Clark, you dropped it. All right, so we are under the 4 minutes. So we got the timeout, TV timeout. So 21-20. So Washington has scored 3 touchdowns. UCLA is down by an extra point. I know I'm going a little crazy. So, I'm going to take the screen share up. Johnny, we need you back. UCLA needs you back, Johnny. We need you back to play, Johnny. So get well. We need you. We need to make that miracle run last year. Only thing is, everyone knows UCLA is coming. They are coming and gunning. So it's going to be hard to run. So, okay. Not worried about you, Jaime. You're looking good still. But Johnny, we need you back. Okay. So there's Johnny over my right shoulder, and there's Jaime over my left. So I got the J&J crew up in here representing the UCLA Bruins. I think we have over 101 national championships. Yep, UCLA needs Kai Soto, but he's not going to be eligible for NC2A, is he? Kai Soto. He won't be. He's in the pros in the NBL now, so. But you said it already. You said your Detroit Pistons need Kai Soto. So we'll have Kai Soto for the Pistons, second round draft pick. And then you're going to have a lot of Filipino friends wearing Detroit Pistons. Only problem is he can't wear number 11 for the Detroit Pistons because that belongs to some guy named Isaiah Thomas. So, yeah. So we'll have to see what happens. Yo, Asia Unscripted, welcome to the stream. How is life in Utah? Yeah. So there we go. Life in Utah there. Yeah, I forgot. University of Utah's in the Pac-12. But you guys are. So there you go. So I see you driving that bus. The wheels on the bus goes round and round. So here we go. Yeah, Utah's good. Headed back to Vietnam soon. All right. How soon? Like a year or 6 months? So let us know. Hey, hi, Aria. Welcome to the stream. So let's get this thing going, Bruins. So here comes Washington Huskies up 21-20, and here's Brown Jr. dribbling the ball, going, okay, am I going to score on you, Bruins? Come on. And Washington's lost the last 4 out of 5 games. So here goes Roberts. Give it to Bajima. March 21st. Wow, that quickly? Wowzers. Awesome. You will be back in Asia. And here comes Jacques Jr. Jacques Jr. dribbles the ball in the court. He goes into the paint. He's like, oh, I'll shoot a layup and I will score. And it's 22-21 UCLA. And here comes the Huskies. Oh, no, they did it again. Nate Roberts puts the ball in the basket. And here comes the Bruins again. Here is Bernard with the ball. Bernard dribbles, sends it to Jacques Jr. And Riley is fouled. So Riley will go, and a personal foul is on Roberts. Yep, time to get back to normal life. Yes, good old Asia. Yes, indeed. So you get a job there and you'll be all set. Cool. I know. All right, here is Riley for the first free throw, and he makes it, and we are knotted up at 23-23. And here we go. So Cody Riley is at the free throw line. So Cody Riley shoots, misses a second free throw, and Bay gets the rebound for Washington. And here comes Brown Jr. coming up the court. He's averaging 21.5 points a game. Brown Jr. sends it off to Bay to Bajima. Brown Jr. saying, hey, open the lane up. I'm going to come in and take the rock. I'm going to shoot. And I'm going to nail a basket like I just did because I am Brown Jr. I can't be stopped. 25-23 Huskies. Here comes the Bruins. Here, okay, Campbell. Campbell gives it to Jacques Jr. Campbell looking around the way at the top of the key. Campbell passes it off to Clark. Oh, Here is Riley. Riley puts up a 15-foot jumper, and we're knotted up at 25, and we have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And here comes Brown Jr. Brown Jr. is lighting it up. Dang it, he hits a backboard bank. 27-25. I told you, don't let Brown Jr. get on fire. And here is Campbell. Jaquez Jr. back to Campbell, to Jalen Clark. Here comes Campbell. Here is Jaquez Jr. And he is fouled. And that is 17 fouls for Washington. So Jaquez Jr. will go to the line for a 1-and-1. So he's got to, that means for those that don't know, a 1-and-1. Jaquez has got to make the first free throw to get the second one. But if he misses, then he can get the rebound. 1-and-1 are good if you foul big men. So 27-25 Washington. Jaquez Jr. is trying to get to the line. He has 13 points tonight. Jaquez Jr. averages 12.2 points during the season. So they are missing their leading scorer, Johnny, right now. So Jaquez Jr.'s first free throw's no good, and we have a rebound. And a rebound, Roberts, and Roberts hands it up to Fuller, and Fuller gives it to Terrell Brown Jr. to Vajima, and here goes Fuller. Fuller driven around the way, finds Jamal Bay. Bay goes around Campbell. Bay says, I'm going to shoot, and I'm going to nail it. And all of a sudden, Washington is up by 4, 29-25, with 1:04 left in the first half. Here comes Campbell. Campbell shoots. Campbell doesn't draw iron, but luckily the ball is off. And now there is some question mark here. Did the ball hit the rim or not? So now we have a timeout right now. I don't know if there's going to be a challenge or a review. So we'll see what happens here. But we have 58.5 seconds. Yes. After this, I am going to cook some food, and then I got another stream tonight. So UCLA already in trouble. They need to wake up and stop messing around with this Huskies team. So 29-25. And feel free to vote. Who's going to win? Will UCLA win this? So you could pick UCLA fight. You could pick the Huskies. Or you could say, who cares? Let's just have a good game. So we'll see. So we're getting ready for March Madness coming up. So yeah. So 29-25. And Campbell pass it off to Singleton. Singleton goes to Jaquez Jr. Jaquez Jr. is looking for some way to get around the way. Gives it back to Campbell. Campbell drives. Campbell passes it off to Bernard. No good. Offensive rebound, UCLA. And we have a foul. So UCLA will go to the line. It might be Singleton. Is it Singleton going to the line? Because there's 2 free throws coming, and Washington has 18 fouls, but this is on the shot. So this is an automatic 2-shot free throw attempts coming up. So Singleton misses the first one. So UCLA seeing so many of their woes at the free throw line today. So 29-25, Singleton shoots his second free throw. In and out. Wow, we would have a lot of cheeseburgers in this game right now if they were giving out free cheeseburger for 2 missed free throws. And it's 29-25. Here comes the Huskies. Fuller to Vajima to Brown Jr. Brown Jr. holding the ball up on the top of the key. 10-second on the shot clock, 17 on the game clock. Here goes Brown Jr. Brown Jr. dribbles, Brown Jr. says, I'm going to take this. Ball falls out. UCLA gets the ball. They have only 7 seconds to work with 6. And now Singleton shoots a 3. No good. And we are down to 1 second. And that is halftime. So the score at the half is the Washington Huskies 29 and UCLA 25. So right now they have combined for 54 points. Wowzers. This is not good for the Huskies. Not good. Johnny, we need you in the game. Are you going to get well? Johnny, come on, Johnny. Okay, Johnny, are you thirsty? Here, Johnny, would you feel better if I give you a drink? Okay, you want some of my smoothie? Johnny, here. What's wrong with these guys? There's no pleasing them, you know? They look happy, but right now they're just showing their smiles for show. Right now, UCLA being down by 4. So come on. But Johnny, we're going to need you back in the lineup soon. It's showing right now that UCLA just can't get anything going. You guys pounded Oregon State. Of course, they're last in the Pac-12. But come on, Johnny, we need you. And Jaime Jacques Jr., we need you to step up. Yeah. Yep, thanks. Sorry, I love my mug. I have 0.0 beer in here. Oh, I didn't realize UCLA has 119 NCAA championships. UCLA, fight, fight, fight. Yep. The tumbler. Yep. Ordered it from America. Yeah. Yep, even got my special stickers on it. So, yeah. Johnny needs a double. Yeah. Johnny needs a double. Yeah. And Scotty, if you know UCLA, when they played Gonzaga in the Final Four, do you know they lost at the buzzer? 3-point shot from half court to eliminate the UCLA Bruins last year before the championship game. It was 90-90, and Gonzaga shot a 3-point shot at half court and nailed it. I was like, no way. Since I was home in America watching UCLA lose last year. So hopefully we'll see how this year goes. I can't wait to the big dance. Yep, and then tomorrow I'll be doing Arizona and USC. So we'll have some Pac-12 action again tomorrow. And then Thursday I'll have NBA action. And then Friday I will have Stanford and Arizona. And I just found out that Josh Giddy is out this week. He has a little minor hip injury. Yep. Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. I did not pray. So I think that is going to be a problem. So let me get the giddy up prayer going. Let's do the Josh giddy up prayer. So here we go. Okay, so we are praying for a UCLA victory. So Josh, giddy up, giddy. we are hopefully going to get a prayer in there. So we'll have to see how this one's going to go. So, yeah. So, yeah, right now nobody has a double-double. Let me check the numbers here. No one is, yeah. So let's see. Yeah, the funny thing is Campbell has 4 assists. Well, Jaquez Jr. has 5 rebounds, 13 points. And then right now, Terrell Brown Jr. only has 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 points. So a lot of these players have a long way to go. And plus, it's a slow paced game right now for the both teams, UCLA and Washington. So we would have to see. Yeah, so come on. So we need Johnny to get back in this mix. I don't know. Maybe I need to get the power. I think I need to change it up a little bit. All right, here we go. The power of K.A.E. So there's Kai Soto. So I'm going to pray for the power of K.A.E. Let's see. I might have a new prayer. Here we go. So here we go. All right. So I did a second prayer with these two guys, 7'3". So let's see if the prayer works. All right, I'm gonna go get my guys back. I need my Bruins back here. So let's go get these guys back in the mix. Okay, we got them back. So we have a couple prayers in the mix now, and we're large fries and large Irish shake for Johnny. Yep. Yeah, Johnny and Jaime are both growing boys, so they can all use it right now. Yep. A surprisingly great race to fit any budget, like a good neighbor. So, yep. Call or click to get a quote today. This is a payday bar with tons of peanuts and caramel that get the job done. So you can think pretty good. So, yep. So UCLA 4-point deficit. So hopefully they win by 5 in the second half. Because now I'll just be happy with a win. Because they are not covering the 9-point spread at the rate that they're going. And I wouldn't be surprised if Washington upsets them. But I hope not, because it's critical that UCLA finish in the top 4, because we have the Pac-12 tournament in Las Vegas, I think, next week. So after today, UCLA has to play USC, and they lost to USC earlier in the year, and USC's ranked, so USC's not a walkover game either. And then USC plays Arizona, so those are some tough games coming on up in the Pac-12 conference. So it's going to be interesting to see what USC does tomorrow, because it's kind of tough here, because Arizona's right now the 1 seed, and if you're UCLA, you have to definitely win today, and you might want Arizona to beat USC tomorrow, because it will help UCLA's cause for second place, because but overall you want to be in the top 4 because you get that bye. But if I'm UCLA, I would like to avoid Arizona till the conference final, because then if UCLA is seeded 4, that means they're going to possibly have to face Arizona in the semifinals instead of making USC go face them as the 4th seed. So you don't know. So it's going to be interesting to see how all of these standings finish up. So that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out. What should what UCLA needs to do. So they gotta beat Washington, then they gotta beat USC by this weekend, and then that will set up the conference tournament seedings. So 1, 2, 3, 4 gets the bye, and 5 through 12 has to play. So that extra day off is going to pay off, and I think Arizona. Yeah, I think if Arizona wins tomorrow, I think they're the 1 seed automatically. And then 2 and 3 and 4 will be fought between Oregon, USC, and UCLA. So we'll have to see how that goes this week. And yeah, there's a lot of March Madness going on right now, so we don't know who's going to be what. We don't know who's going to the big dance, because we still have 2 more weeks of college basketball till the big dance. Oh, Eric, welcome to the stream. Let me give you a horn welcome. Eric, I think UCLA should win, but the way they're playing, do I think they'll win? I don't know. They're playing like they don't want to win. But objectively, they should win, even if I am a Bruins fan. But, geez, they're kind of making things really difficult. But I think they should. I mean, Eric, did you vote in the poll? Do you think you see a win, or do you see an upset in the making here with Washington Huskies? Or who cares? You want to just see a good battle. So right now, I want UCLA to win, but I'm kind of enjoying the close game here. And plus, Washington have lost 3 in a row, so they want a big win. And they want to see if they can, make it to the tournament. But for Washington, they have to win the Pac-12 tournament. But there's a total of 12 teams. But I think out of the 12, 6 in the Pac-12 will go. So Arizona, USC, UCLA, Oregon, they're going to be in the big dance, even if they don't win the Pac-12 tournament or not. And then for teams on the bubble, they would like to either win this thing, because then you get an automatic bid, or you get a good rating, and that's where strength of schedule will come in if you can upset a couple good teams in your conference. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to be waiting to see how this plays out this week. So USC and Arizona tomorrow. Friday, there's going to be Stanford and Arizona. Arizona should win these next 2 games, but Arizona could still lose tomorrow because they just got beat up by Colorado, but I think they had some injuries because Colorado went into their house, and Colorado's not that good. So I don't know what to say. So Colorado went in and beat up on Arizona, but I have a feeling something was wrong with Arizona's team. So, and tomorrow we'll see if USC can do anything tomorrow. So USC can cause problems. So they got the other Mobley kid and his brother's in Cleveland right now. So we'll see how this one is gonna go. So yep. So we're gonna get ready for the action soon. So at halftime, I'm trying to see if there's like some double opportunities here. So right now, the only one that's doing anything on UCLA is Jaime Jaquez Jr., 13 points, 5 rebounds. So he's right now the offense of the team. He equates for 50% of the offense for UCLA. And then you have Bay, who is actually pretty much the leading scorer. But usually Terrell Brown Jr. averages 21, but right now he has only 6 points. So second half, we're going to see how the action goes down. So here's the teams. They're ready to get going. And I'm just going to listen in. Okay, so I'm listening to Dave and Sean.
UCLA, I think you're talking about, hey, we need to find our March defense. And that means that we've got to cut off the water of teams being able to score in the paint. 16 of the 29 points for the Huskies came in the paint.
Okay, that's interesting. So 16 of the 29 points. Yep, in the paint. So UCLA's got to defend the paint a lot better this time in the second half. As I was listening to Sean Farham, former UCLA Bruins. So I'm going to see what happens. This time, UCLA will be going from my left to right on the telecast, and Washington vice versa, right to left. So, yeah. And, all right, you have a very old shirt, UCLA, huh? Yeah. You know, one thing, UCLA, it is a nice campus. I always love visiting UCLA. I love the food court at UCLA. Everything about UCLA. It's in a nice part of town, by the way, West LA. So, yeah, I always love taking field trips to UCLA as a kid. I was all over it if there was a... All right, here we go. Here, the Bruins going from my left to right, and Campbell has the ball. Campbell gives it to Bernard. So here's Hopkins is in the game, and we have a foul, but that's not on the shot. So we have one team foul already. So Johnson is in the game. Personal foul on Matthews. And here comes the Bruins. Here is Campbell to Singleton to Bernard. Bernard falls down, turns the ball over, and Brown gets the ball. And Brown lays it up and doesn't even draw iron. Must have been a defensive distraction there. And here comes Singleton. Singleton dribbles around. Singleton gives it up to Campbell. Campbell, dry. Campbell dribbles. Campbell looking for some help. Set the pick, he said. Jacques goes, no, I'll just go in the paint. Here he goes. Campbell gives it to Johnson. Jacques Jr. scores, and it is 29-27. And here comes the Huskies. And here is Brown Jr. Brown Jr. finding some help there to Bay. Bay to Roberts. Brown Jr. shoots, misses, rebound. Campbell coming up the court right now. Campbell looking for some help. He's around the top of the key right now. Campbell looking, and he gives it to Jaime Jaquez Jr. Jaime shoots in and out, but he will go to the free throw line for 2 shots, and it is 29-27. So Jaime could shoot a pair and tie this thing up. So, yeah. So they're just looking for some openings here, and yeah. So Jaime has just been doing everything. All right, here's Jaime at the free throw line. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So 18:35 left, and Jaime shoots it and scores the free throw, and it's 29-28. So Jaime will attempt the second free throws. And Jaime, 16 points, 5 rebounds. And the next free throw is no good. Hits the top of the rim, and here comes the Huskies up by 1, 29-28. Here comes Terrell Brown Jr. Terrell hands it up to Bay. Bay trying to drive on Bernard. Bay gives it to Brown Jr. Brown Jr. passes it off to Fuller. Brown Jr. is looking around, dribbles. He's dribbling around, shoots it, and misses. And here comes a rebound from Campbell. Here comes the Bruins down by 1. Bruins. Campbell drives. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson blows the hook shot and rebound. Here comes the Huskies. And here goes Fuller. Fuller drives it around. Fuller got the ball back. Here's Brown Jr. Here we go. Here's Bay. and misses a shot, and Bernard gets the rebound. And here is Johnson, and he scores, and it is third and time, or Clark scores, and UCLA takes the 1-point lead, 30-29. We have 17:34. Timeout Huskies. So the Huskies is like, we're going to talk about this. We're not going to let this thing get out of hand today. So there we go. There we go. So UCLA has a 1-point lead. So what's going to happen here? Bruin Nation. So there we go. Who's going to take this thing? Yo, Sean Williams, welcome to my first college basketball stream. So, yeah, I know you're a Duke fan. I'm still debating. I might attempt to do the North Carolina Duke game this Sunday. I don't know yet. So I might do that one. You know, Krzyzewski's farewell game at Cameron Indoor Arena. So, yeah. Oh, my goodness. My LA Kings are getting killed 5-0. Jeez. So, yeah. So I might do the Duke game in the morning. I'm not sure yet. Since now I got YouTube TV, I actually forgot to turn it off, so they charged me. So I have YouTube TV for a month. So I have cable TV for a month on the YouTube TV. We both saw this coming. There we go. So, watching a Dos Equis commercial. The final home game. Yeah, I'm watching the Krzyzewski thing right now in commercial. Yeah. Mike Krzyzewski. Yep, this is his last home game at Cameron Indoor Stadium. Yep. UNC versus Duke, number 4. That might be a classic one. So, yeah, I might stream that game. It'll be 8 in the morning for me, but I might still do it. And then I got a Kai Soto game following that. Might work out really good. Yep, UCLA. Yeah, that was crazy last year for the Bruins. So 30-29. We have 17:34 left here in the second half. So I'm going to remove the screen share so we're ready to get this thing going. So here we go. Here comes Fuller for Washington, going to right to left here to Brown Jr. to Bay. Bay gives it to Roberts. Oh, almost stolen from Roberts Jr. And it is stolen by Johnson. Here comes UCLA with the outlet pass. Bernard catches it. He's able to stay in bounds to Mark Johnson. Here comes Campbell. Campbell's like, uh-oh. Campbell gives it to Johnson. Here's Bernard. Bernard's like, oh, somebody, here you go. Here's Jaime Jaquez Jr. Shoots. Oh, he blows. Rebound Johnson. Offensive rebound back to Campbell. Campbell dribbles around the way. Brown guarding him. Campbell says, here, Bernard. Bernard, do something, Bernard. Jaquez Jr. says, I'm here. I'm going to help you guys out. I'm going to take it to the hole here. Here is Jaime Jaquez Jr. 32-29 UCLA. Yep, there we go. And here comes the Huskies. And Sean says, happy Duke's doing good, not happy to rankings. One more, everyone's. Yeah, and they might get to play Carolina twice because they could end up in the ACC tournament again. Interception, and here comes Clark with the basket, and UCLA takes a 5-point lead, 34-29, and we are under 16 minutes. So next stoppage, we will go to a TV timeout, but Huskies would like to score once before that TV timeout happens. And there's a whistle. Ball will go out of bounds, but it is time for a TV timeout. Yeah, it was a nice interception by Jalen Clark, and he took it to the house. Yep. So there we go. Yep, UC is a good team. They need to seriously get it together. I mean, they were ranked number 2, preseason number 2, and now they've dropped 15 spots since preseason. It is sad. Sad. Oh my goodness. Oh. So, yep. So we'll see. But the thing is, Bruins are not going to get to sneak up against anyone this year. Everybody knows they're coming. They're gunning. They know the Bruins are coming. So teams are going to be ready for the Bruins. Like to see them get far again, but don't know. You never know in college basketball. A mid-major team can upset, 12 versus 5, 7 versus 10, especially 8 versus 9. But a lot of 5 versus 12 upsets. Sometimes I hate being a 5th seed because a 12 team tends to win. That's just like the history of the NCAA championship. Ooh, some Kit Kats look good right now. So, yep. So that's where we're at. So UCLA right now up by 5. So we'll see if they can get off. Yep, they need to get off to a hot start shooting. Yep, right now this is what they're doing in the second half. So they need to step this thing up. So that's where we're going. Yep, Duke ball weakness. Don't turn the ball over so much and play good ball and don't play dumb defense. Yeah. So we'll see. But Duke is dangerous. Fourth, I'm surprised. I think Duke should have moved over Arizona. In the coaches' poll, Arizona's not number 2, but in the AP poll, Arizona stayed number 2 after getting blown out by pathetic Colorado. So, yeah. All right. So we're going to get this thing back. Here we go. Commercial breaks over. So 34-29, 17th ranked UCLA trying to run away with this because after this, they'll have one more game versus the USC Trojans. And tomorrow, the USC Trojans play the Arizona Wildcats. So I will have that stream tomorrow. So we will go. And then the following week, I will cover a couple, college basketball because I kind of missed the college basketball atmosphere. All right, here we go. Bay's got the ball, and Bay shoots it and scores for the Huskies. And we're back down to 3, 34-31. And here comes the Bruins. Here is Campbell. Campbell passes off to Jacques Jr. Jacques Jr. to Bernard. Back to Campbell. Campbell trying to find a way. Here's Jaime. Jacques back to Hunter. Bernard says, I'll shoot a 3 and nails it. Bernard 37-31 UCLA. And here comes Brown Jr. coming underneath. But I was wondering if the holding foul was going to be called on Clark. So Clark tried to get away with it, but the referee's like, nope, caught your hand in the cookie jar. Don't put your hand in the cookie jar. And that's what happened. All right, so 2 team fouls for both teams. And here he goes. And here comes the Huskies. Huskies go. Brown Jr. shoots. And here is Roberts. Roberts is stuck in the corner. And they will call a timeout because the shot clock is down to 3. So it's 37-31. So UCLA has a 6-point lead. So let's see. We have still Yep. So I think Washington's down to one timeout. UCLA still has 3 timeouts left here in this Pac-12 matchup. So, yep. So below, and for those that are coming in late, feel free to vote in the poll. Is UCLA going to win this thing, or do you see an upset in the making here? So we'll see how this is going to go. So yep, I'm gonna have a short turnaround after this. What time is it? 2:20. So I got NBL after this. Well, in about a couple hours. Yeah. The key is you want to be in the top 4 for the number 1 seed, Sean. That's like usually the big key. Roberts, and we have a shot clock violation, and it is UCLA's ball. We have 14:42 left. So here comes the Bruins, and here is Campbell. Campbell brings the ball up the court, and Campbell's like, okay, let me pass it off to Bernard. Yep, that is key, Sean. Campbell, drive, and there's a foul underneath the basket. So now that's 3 team fouls for the Washington Huskies. And the ball will go out of bounds. We have 14:28 left here in the game. So another whistle. So Roberts picks up his third, and Roberts is coming out of the game. So Sorn for the Huskies, big tall Sorn is in the game now. And we have another whistle. What the heck is going on? Get the clock thing together. Okay. Here's Campbell. We'll take it out of bounds. Campbell finds Jacques Jr. Jacques Jr. lays it up, misses. Jacques Jr. gets a rebound and scores. And it is a 8-point UCLA lead, 39-31. And here's Bay. Bay dribbling around the way. Bay shoots it. Misses. Rebound. Johnson for UCLA. Here is Campbell. Campbell brings it up. And here we go. Campbell to Clark. Clark floats it up. Floats it in. And it's a 10-point lead. Bruins. 41-31. 13:49 left here. And here's Brown Jr. UCLA biggest lead of the game today so far. And here is Sorn. Sorn gives it to Brown Jr. And there's a foul underneath the basket. So ball will go out of bounds. So both has 3 team fouls. So 3 team fouls each for both the UCLA Bruins and the Washington Huskies. So there we go, 41-31. So I'm going to move the score board off for a little bit. So there we go. And here comes the Huskies. Huskies are trying to cut this lead back to single digits. And we have a backcourt violation. UCLA's ball. So things are looking good for the Bruins. Yep, at their 41-31 lead. So this is not... Finally, this is what I was wondering. Where has the Bruin basketball have gone? So they are taking a commanding lead right now. So we'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to get the score sheet back. So we are now back in action. Here is Campbell. Campbell gives it to Bernard. Bernard back to Campbell. Campbell sits there and looks for an opportunity. Johnson sets a pick, and Campbell shoots and misses. Rebound, Brown Jr. for the Washington Huskies. Brown Jr. dribble around the way. Brown's like, okay, here we go. Take it in. Take it in. Oh, slam dunk. Wilson comes off the bench. That might be the inspiration the Huskies might need. But if I'm a UCLA Bruin, we need to shut that thing down now. 41-33. Here's Campbell to Singleton to Jacques Jr. Jacques Jr. saying, I'm going to take it to the hole. You can't guard me. And he's fouled, and he scores and won. 43-33, and Jacques Jr. How many points does he have now? How many do you have, Jaime? Jaime, he has 20 points and 6 rebounds. So can we get to a double-double opportunity? So, and right now, even on the Washington, Roberts have 9 rebounds, but he needs some more points. So there we go. 43-33. Thank you, Aaron Jacobs. Yay, yay. And Jacques misses a free throw. So it's still a 10-point lead here. And here comes the Huskies. Bajima, no rebound. Here comes UCLA. Campbell gets the ball. Campbell brings up the handles. He's handling it up, saying, okay, here we go. Jacques Jr. with 22 teams. He has over 51% of the offense tonight. And Campbell says, oh, finally, Campbell says, I'm going to get involved in this game now. He's like, shut up, King. I've been involved. I've been handling the rock all game. And then, here comes the Huskies. Oh, rebound. Jacques Jr. There's that 7th rebound. Jacques Jr. drives it in, but they're going to call a player control foul, which means offensive foul. So we're going to go the other way. So that was a nice charge that the player drew. So we're going to have a timeout because Washington's like, yo, this is slipping away. UCLA is running away. Run away, bing, bing, bang, run away. So UCLA's about to get on that runaway train because then they got to face. They're playing good. That's the UCLA team who needs to play the rest of the season. If they play like this the rest of the season, it'd be Duke and UCLA and Gonzaga in the top 3 all season long. But apparently UCLA said, up, tumble, down to 17. They tumbled up. We lost to Arizona. Well, that's okay. That should have still kept us there. Up, we lost to Oregon twice. Tumble. We lost to Arizona State. That's not ranked. Tumble. Lost to USC. Tumble. Yep, lost 5 key games. And earlier, of course, UCLA did get blown out by Gonzaga beginning in November. So that was going to happen. So, yep. And then Gonzaga lost to St. Mary's College the other night. Yeah. So, yep, UCLA. And then, going back to Gonzaga. St. Mary's just took it to the house to them. So, but I expect for the West Coast Conference, I'll see Gonzaga and St. Mary's College. But probably the dark horse in the West Coast Conference is BYU. And then Santa Clara is 3rd in the league. So it's going to be interesting when you see the West Coast Conference. So there we go. So be interesting. So we got to see. Yep, but I'm sorry. Arizona, after losing to Colorado, needs to drop a seed or 2. They still don't deserve the 2nd seed. I don't know why. But I'm in a catch-22 conundrum right now. So, because for UCLA's sake, I need Arizona to beat USC. And then, Arizona's should beat Stanford on Friday. But I need Arizona to win the next 2. And then UCLA needs to beat USC. They can maybe possibly get the 2nd or 3rd seed and avoid facing Arizona in the semifinals in the Pac-12 conference tournament. So, but I don't know. And if UCLA faces Oregon for the 3rd time in the Pac-12, I know this is all a moot point. Like, King, what are you talking about? You shouldn't be embarking and looking ahead at all this. But yeah, but I think UCLA is good enough to not lose in the first round in the Pac-12 tournament. They should at least make it to the semifinals because they'll be, they should at least be good enough. But never know. Never know. Okay, 45-35. Here is Campbell. Campbell dribbles the ball around the way. Campbell said, "Here, Bernard." And then Campbell says, "Come on, Jaime. We're going to need you today." And Jaime puts in the basket. And it's 47-35 UCLA. Here comes the Huskies. Here's Fuller with the ball. Fuller goes to Brown. Brown hasn't been doing much, but Brown says, "I need to take this into my own hands," but it's not working. And Brown says, "Oh, I'm going to sneak right in and grab a rebound and score a basket." But we have an injury timeout. Wilson's hurt. Wilson took one. We're going to need to do concussion protocol. Maybe, maybe not. I hope not. I hope he's okay. I don't wish anything bad for the opponents. Oh, yeah, I think he took one in the head right there. So there we go. All right, here comes the Bruin. Here comes Bernard. Bernard's like, "Oh, I'm going to take it to the house." But we're going to have a foul. So it's going to be a shot. Hold up. Referees are disgusting. Yeah. Okay, I was trying to figure out if the foul was on the shot. So the referees were discussing, and we have 2-shot foul. So Bernard's going to shoot 2 free throws. So that is 5 team fouls for Washington. UCLA has 4. And the first free throw from Bernard is good. So UCLA takes a 48-37 lead. So Bernard will shoot his second free throw. And Bernard shoots it, and both free throws are good. And UCLA has a 49-37. So there we go. Here goes. And against Oregon State, Bernard had 16 points. Now here comes the Huskies. Fuller to Brown Jr. Back to Fuller to Bay. Bay fires a 3. In and out. Heartbreak. And here comes Campbell. Campbell going around the way. Campbell at the top of the key. Brown Jr. saying, "Okay, I need to guard Campbell." Even if Campbell only scored 1 basket. Campbell said, "Here, Jaime." Jaime says, "Oh, what am I going to do? Oh, you can't guard me, Bay. I'm going to shoot and score on you." Yeah. So it's 51-37. UCLA up by 2 touchdowns. Pajima to Fuller. Fuller gives it to Bay. Bay says, "I need to shoot." And it's another erratic shot. And Singleton got the ball, but intercepted by Brown. Wow. Brown just did pick a pocket or 2. He picked 2 pockets already. 51-39. Here comes Singleton, has a ball. Singleton better give it up to somebody that knows how to handle the rock, and his name is Campbell. And Campbell's like, "Yo, let's slow this thing down. We have 9:16 left to play." Campbell dribbles against Brown and gives it to Jaquez Jr. And Jaquez Jr. will go to the line for 2 shots. So 12-point lead. So, yeah. So UCLA, fight. So there we go. UCLA, fight. Then you'll be hearing the song Spirit of Westwood. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. And here's Jaquez Jr. Makes the first free throw, and it's 52-39. So here we go. So this is late night college basketball, West Coast. I love those 9 o'clock Pacific games. Yeah, that's right, Jacob. UCLA. So it's 53-39. UCLA's up by 2 touchdowns. Fuller comes, passes off to Brown, and it's a slam dunkity dunk. 53-41. Has Brown hit the double-digit mark? Is Brown a double-digit guy? Do I get to sing? No, he's not anywhere close. I got to wait on Chalkers Jr. to make 3 more rebounds. Here we go. For those that are sneaking in and saying hi. All right, Scotty, thank you. Yeah, get some rest, man. I know you had a long day. So for those that are ninja watching, vote. Hit the like. If you like to comment, say hi, come say hi. I know you all have a busy life. And some of you might be like running around all the streams, so that's fine. Okay, here's Bernard at the free throw line, 53-41. Bernard shoots and makes the free throw, 54-41. UCLA up by 13 right now, and 8:38 left. So Washington's praying, let's get under the 8-minute mark so we don't have to waste our timeout. Get a TV timeout to give us some rest. So it's 55-41, and here we go. Here comes the Huskies trying to punch right on back. But UCLA is doing what they're doing. Vajima is foul, blocking foul. So I think that'll be 2 shots for Vajima. So it's 55-41. So now I think UCLA has picked up their 6th team foul. Right now, Washington has 7 team fouls right now. So the Huskies, are now trying to hold on for dear life and see if they can make a comeback. And at the half, the Huskies were up by 4 at the half, but UCLA is playing UCLA basketball. So that is nice to see again. 55-42, first free throw's good. And here is the second free throw coming up. So here's Bajima, and he makes both free throws, and it's 55-43. Here comes the Bruins. They're trying now. Washington trying to put the trap. Okay, Jacques. And UCLA scores Cody Riley. 57-43. Here comes Brown Jr. Brown Jr. misses, but we have a foul. So we're going to stay right in the Washington area. And I think 2 free throws are coming up. So we'll see. So UCLA having a commanding 12-point lead right now. 14-point lead. Washington trying. So ball goes out of bounds. 16 fouls. Bajima catches it up. Bajima's like, here, somebody. Bay. Give it to Brown Jr. Brown Jr. hasn't been able to do much. Brown Jr.'s like, oh, I need to do something. I'm below my point average. Bajima misses. Brown Jr. says, oh, I got an offensive rebound. Bay's up against Bernard. Bay's like, oh, let me go up against Bernard. Bay, give it to Brown Jr. Terrell's like, I better do something. We're running out of time. In and out for Terrell, and here comes UCLA. Here comes Jacques Jr. What the ball said. Here, Campbell, handle the rock. Campbell is handling the rock right now. Campbell is looking around the way. Campbell's like, I'm going to dribble. I'm going to go to my left. Bay, you can't guard me. Campbell's like, yo, I need some help, guys. Yo, here we go. Oh, Riley got stripped by Bajima. And here comes Brown. And there's a foul. Brown missed a shot. And foul on Bernard. So Terrell Brown Jr. will go to the free throw line for the Huskies. But we are under 8 minutes, and it's a TV timeout. Networks need to get paid. There we go. So UCLA looking good. I know maybe I should play Spirit of Westwood. Probably will get a copyright for. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can find Spirit of Westwood. Spirit of Westwood. The UCLA song. Well, it's called Spirit of Westwood, isn't it? UCLA. Quarantine style. Oh, Sons of Westwood. Am I losing my mind? Sons of Westwood. Why did I thought it was Spirit of Westwood? Sons of Westwood. Came in the West. Gone to victory. Conquer all the rest. The mighty Bruins. I am evermore. That's the spirit one. Yeah. Yeah. Let. All right. There's the UCLA fight song. Oh, and Matias, welcome. So you're coming from Chile. Welcome. And vivos. So welcome to the stream. So everyone gets a welcome horn. One time I had to do it 300 times because I had 300 people on one of my streams. So here we're going to get ready back into the action. UCLA Bruins up by 14, up by 2 touchdowns. And we're ready to get this. Final 7 minutes and 12 seconds left. UCLA looking good. Don't need to keep losing these conference games. We lost 5 of them already. So let's see if we can finish at least 15-5 in the conference, you know. So start with beating Washington today and then USC on Saturday. Why are they still in the timeout? Are they having a review? This is a long TV timeout. Okay, I was wondering, that's a long. It's like almost 3 minutes. Does the networks really need to get paid? Okay, so up Jaime Jacques Jr., 28 points, 8 rebounds. So he needs 2 more rebounds for me to sing the double-double song from In and Out. So come on, Jacques Jr., get 2 offensive rebounds. Yeah, offensive rebounds. Here we go, yo. Here we go. What? We have a foul? We got flagrant? What the hell? So I think we got – so the Huskies are going to get 2 free throws plus the ball. So it must have been a flagrant 1 or something. So Terrell Brown will shoot the first and make the first. So it's 57-44. So Brown will shoot the second technical foul shot. And there's 2 shots. And Huskies will get the ball. This is an opportunity for the Huskies to cut the lead down to 10. Oh, what the heck? What's going on here? Did I miss something? So now Matthews Jr. is going to shoot 2 more technicals. What the heck? Must have been some jawing. So, wow, Washington can get right back into this, 57-46. So Matthews Jr. shoots a pair of technicals. So pretty much they're going to get 4 shots and the ball where they can cut this lead down to single digits. Oh, Matthews misses the second technical. So the lead is 11. So 7:12 left, and the Huskies were able to score 3 points without the clock moving. So let's see. And here comes the Huskies, down by 11, could cut this down to single digits here. And here's Matthews Jr. He's going to give it off to Brown. Terrell misses. He can't buy a basket. Rebound, Cody Riley, and here comes Campbell. Campbell brings the ball up the court with 6:49 left. Campbell's like, hey, let's get something going here. Campbell says, here, Cody, back to Campbell. Campbell drives in. Here we go. Jaquez Jr. Jaime lays it. Oh, Jaime blows it. Offensive rebound. Cody Riley. Riley back to Singleton. Bingo! 3-pointer UCLA. And it is 60-46. And here comes the Huskies. That could have been a little dagger. Fuller doesn't even draw iron on the ball. And here comes the Bruins. And here comes Campbell. Second half, 3-point shots, 2 for 2 for UCLA, 0 for 5 for the Huskies. And there's a foul. And Singleton's on the floor. He's grabbing his neck. What's up? Are you choking on something? Or you get hit in the neck? Wow. And Singleton is still on the floor. He's kind of wheezing. So Matthews Jr. has fouled out of the game with 7 points for the Huskies. And he was actually fouled out and I think ejected. So it looks like UCLA will get to shoot 2 technical shot free throws and the ball. So I'm looking at the replay.
As we watch, there's Matthews right there. The screen's going to be set coming from the weak side.
So Matthews was trying to set a screen, and then his elbow went into Singleton's Adam's apple. Boom. So the officials are reviewing the situation. So the referees are reviewing to make a ruling to see how aggressive that was. But I'm assuming there's going to be 2 shots plus the ball, or is there anything else that needs to be done?
It was Matthews that ended up getting hit in the face here.
Oh, so there was an incidental swipe on Matthews from Singleton in the earlier play, and then I think Matthews retaliated. So now the officials are just reviewing the play right now.
I wonder if there's frustration based on that foul and that contact to lead to what we just got. Now, there's no
so waiting for the ruling. We have 6 minutes left here in this Pac-12 matchup. So we'll see what happens here.
He's already out of the game. He's not coming back in. Let's play.
So 60-46, 6 minutes left. UCLA has a commanding lead, has a 2-touchdown lead. So we're ready to get this go. Let's get this thing going and let's get on the plane and go home, UCLA. So come on. This is taking too much time. I'm back. Refrigerator time. It's almost getting there. I just don't want to close it just yet, Adrian. But I'm waiting for 2 rebounds from Jaquez Jr. So if Jaquez Jr. can give me 2 more rebounds, Adrian, we have a double song. This guy, Jaquez Jr. I need 2 more rebounds. So, hey, Johnny, are you going to get back in the game soon? Johnny, need you back in. You're going to be back against USC, right? Going to beat USC. They're still discussing this. Come on. Yes, Snowman Sean. Yo, Vincent, what's up? My smoothie, my mango, dragon fruit, strawberry banana smoothie. I'll give you a welcome horn, Vincent. There you go. All right. All right. Come on, make the ruling. Let's get this action going. Is it two free throws plus the ball? Or is it just a personal foul since since Matthew Jr. Okay, there's 2 shots plus the ball. Here is Campbell is going to shoot 2 free throws. Let's see. I need Washington plus 12. Wow, you got 12 and a half. Wow. Yeah, because the line was 9. Did you insure it? Okay. Well, I hope. Well, you're gonna need Brown to help you out. So yeah, Dawson Hacker, you're gonna need Brown to help you out there. So 62-46. So let's see if UCLA can just win by 12 for the hook. Yep, it's it. Yeah. So I got all my drinks. All right, here's UCLA. Air ball. Here comes the Huskies. Brown Jr. brings the ball up the court. Brown's like, oh, come on. You can't guard me. You can't guard me, Ryan. Here's Bachima. Bachima goes. Oh, and it comes out. But there's a foul going the other way. UCLA's ball. Jeez. So 62-46. We have 5:27 left. And the gentleman, Dawson Hacker, has the Huskies at plus 12 and a half. But we're going to the free throw line. So Washington is at 19 fouls. So we have a 1-1 right now. And Singleton makes the first free throw. And it's 63-46. Right now, UCLA up by 17 points. And the next free throw is good. And wow, he usually doesn't hit both free throws. So it's 64-46, 18-point lead Bruins. Here comes Brown Jr. Brown Jr. trying to get around the way. Terrell scores a basket. And it's 64-48, 16-point lead. Uh-oh. And here comes Bernard. Here comes the trap. Here comes Campbell. Jaquez Jr. lays it up. He gets another rebound, and he's fouled. So I think that's 9 rebounds for Jaquez Jr. So he needs one more rebound for the double-double song. So let me get the screen share back up for the inquiring minds what's going on. So it's 64-48. Yeah, Arizona would have been dropped somewhere. Now 8th and 9th. I just not saw in the middle rankings of some teams. Yeah. Let's see. Does Jaquez Jr. have? He has 9 rebounds now, so he needs one more rebound for me to sing the double-double. Okay, so UCLA up by 18, 66-48. Yeah, this game is really close in the refrigerator. Fuller misses the layup. Jeez. And it's UCLA Bruins ball. Yeah, I'm going to wait till the under 4-minute TV timeout. You can put this in the forfeit. Yeah. Originally, this game was a forfeit in December. So here comes Bernard. And here comes the Bruins again. 66-48, 18-point lead, 4:28 left. Here's Campbell. Campbell drives it away. Campbell scores, and it's a 20-point Bruins lead. 68-48. Jeez. So we're about 4:12. What was that, Bachima? And here goes. And the ball is blocked. Wow, their ball UCLA is balling tonight. And we're under the 4-minute mark. So the next dead ball, we will go to a final TV timeout. So here is Campbell. Campbell holding up the ball, 68-48. Total of 116 right now for both teams. Bernard's like, oh, and he's fouled. And now that will put Washington in the double bonus. And we will have our final TV timeout. All right, unfortunately, I am going to put this game in the refrigerator. So here we go. Let's put it in the refrigerator. This game is in the refrigerator. The door is closed. The lights are out. The eggs are cooling. And the butter's getting hard. And the jello is jiggling. Credited by the famous, rest in peace, Laker broadcaster Chick Hearn. So this game, yeah, is definitely in the refrigerator. Now I'm waiting for the double-double opportunity if K.A.E. can get one more rebound and I can sing the double-double song. So, yep. So now, and if Adrian, if you're still in the chat, hope you saw the video I sent you for the In and Out song. So if you could sing it like a rocker like that video, Aussie version, that would be funny to watch. And tonight we got the New Zealand Breakers, Harvey Halfwit's team against those Hawks. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, yep. So we have under 4 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Wildcats. Yep. And for those that are dropping in, even for 5 seconds, I encourage you to vote in the live chat and hit the like. So at least, it's free to do. Won't cost you a penny. It'll cost you 2-3 seconds maybe. That might be your only cost to move your mouse or just take your finger and hit that like on your phone. So keep the algorithm going for college basketball or any sports fans. And if you love sports like I do, subscribe and come hang out. We can all have some fun here. So that's the way we roll. All right, so I need K.A.E. Jr. to get one more rebound. And I want to sing that In and Out. And what more fitting than it is than UCLA basketball? Okay, Bernard makes the free throw, and it's a 21-point lead, 69-48. So UCLA finally woke up in the second half and decided to play UCLA basketball. And they were down by 4 at the half. So 70-48. Here comes the Huskies trying to just do whatever. Brown's like, I'll take it up. Brown will score 70-50. So now the total is 120, 3:29 left. And here's Campbell. Campbell says he gives an outlet pass back to K.A.E. Jr. K.A.E. Jr. like dribbling around the way. He dribbles, and he's going to try to drive it in with no time left. But he's going to shoot a 3. He's going to miss it. But I would have loved for you to be there to get the rebound, K.A.E. So maybe Clark will miss 2 free throws. No, don't take him out. No, don't take him out. Are you going to take Jaime out? No. Oh, dang it. We're not going to get to do the double-double thing. They took K.A.E. Jr. out. Yeah, Vince, I thought the upset, but guess not. Yeah. Didn't happen. UCLA decided to show up and play UCLA basketball. Yo, Brett. Welcome, Brett. Brett, our Mr. Gonzaga Bulldogs fan. Yeah, actually, Brett, I might be covering Gonzaga next week. Might make you happy. Except I was kind of like watching when St. Mary's College beat them. Wow. All right, so there's not going to be a double-double song because Cronin took out Jacques Jr. out of the game. So I think the screen share's a little too torturous to watch now. Yeah. Imagine if Johnny was playing. I mean, Johnny. I can't even think which shoulder is what. I can't even think from my right to left anymore. So there we go. So here comes the last of the. Let's clear the bench. Bay is in the game. UCLA's cleared the bench. We are at garbage time. So no double-double. So I'm a little disappointed about that. Could have let Jacques get one more rebound. Wow. So here's Singleton. Singleton dribbles. The clock's down to 2:28 left here. And here we give it to Johnson. Okay. Who the heck are these new guys? Clark. We still got some of the starters. Singleton is in. Okay. So Kyman is in for off the bench. Slam dunk. Mark Johnson. So it is 73-54. Bay shoots a three. No, nothing there. Ball is saved, but Bay's like, thanks for the present. And the Huskies score, and it's 73-56. So it is Wilson. Wilson earlier had that monster dunk. Ooh, poster. Yep. So 17-point lead. Is there still hope for that one guy that bet on the Huskies at plus 12.5? Because he can cut the lead down to 16 right now. Ooh, down to 16. The only thing exciting is see if that dude that was here earlier, he has plus 12.5 on the Huskies. So it's 73-57. It might be possible if Huskies have two stops here. So here's Singleton, a minute 43, minute 42. Here comes Singleton. Singleton to Johnson. Up, let's go. Oh, geez. Ruba made it. It is 75-57, 18-point lead. Okay, Wilson shoots a three. Nails it. 15-point lead. 75-60. There's a minute 15 left right now. That was the first three-pointer they made this half for the Huskies. And there's a foul, and we have a double bonus. So remember, both teams are now pretty much in the double bonus. UCLA has 19 fouls. So UCLA, next team foul, everyone goes to the free throw line. But we're at a minute and 10. Adrian, if you're still there, I don't know if you can get the claim because you're 4 points away from the claim. So right now I'm looking at the Pac-10 tournament. Arizona's the 1 seed, Oregon's 4, UCLA is 3, and USC is 2. Okay, both free throws good, 77-60. And here comes the Huskies. We got a minute and 3 left, so we are now under a minute. And there's a 3-point shot. Oh, 77-63. So if the Huskies can get a stop here and score a basket, the gentleman that had plus 12.5 can win his money. They need one stop. K.A.E misses. Uh-oh, here comes the Huskies. 33 seconds. Here's a three-pointer. Oh, 77-66. Where's that dude? Or Dawson, are you still here? You're winning your bet right now. 77-66. There's 30 seconds left. Wowzers, they can kind of just dribble the ball out. I don't think UCLA is going to shoot the ball. Wow. If you're still here, Dawson, 11-point lead. I think they're just going to hold the ball. They're not going to even shoot. Let's see. They're just going to shoot the ball. Oh, my goodness. They're just going to sit there And they'll probably even let the clock run out, and it'll be like 0.5 seconds. They're going to just let the shot clock run out. Okay, there's 0.2, and then wow, 11-point lead. Yep, that guy Dawson's got it. He's got it. There's only 0.9. It's over. Wow, 77-66. Congratulations, Dawson. Yeah, wow. Good job there. I'm glad you got your win. Way to go. At least something went right here. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, thank the second string of the Washington Huskies. Well, good. I hope something good keeps coming your way, Dawson. Best of luck. All right. So what a game for the first half and some fun. Well, it's good if your team's dominating UCLA. All right. So for me, I know it's late in the US, but I do have a stream in about 2.5 hours from now. So I'll be covering the NBL, National Basketball League, Australian basketball, New Zealand Breakers, and the Iwawaha Hawks at 5:30 South Korea, 7:30 Australia. And depending what time, if it's 2 in the morning in America, it'll probably be 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific in the States. So since I am overseas, and yeah, you earned yourself. All right. Thank you, Dawson. So good luck. And let me close out this banner. And all right. So once again, thanks. And what I'm going to do is I'll let my beautiful ladies escort you out of my stream. So let me find my beautiful ladies. So my ladies will take you out. All right, everyone. Thank you. Have a great day. And if you guys are awake in 2.5 hours, I will see you in 2.5 hours. Goodbye. Bye.